Hey, brick fans, and welcome to the Brick Bakery, where all our jokes are half baked and most our bricks are medium rare. Hello, everybody, and it is tomorrow's live stream. Today, I had to juggle a bit with some dates and some times and all that, and it turns out I could much better live stream today than tomorrow. So that's why today's live stream is on. I'm a day early. Luckily, personally, I have tomorrow off. So it doesn't really matter for me, but maybe it does matter to some of you guys. But luckily you can catch this live stream tomorrow just as well. And welcome to all the guys who are here. I've just seen GK Bricks and Blockhead UK. Welcome, my friend. I hope you are having a wonderful Thursday evening or Thursday afternoon, depending on your location. And if you're catching this tomorrow, that means Friday. Well, happy Friday to you. And I hope you're having a wonderful Friday and maybe a good start to a wonderful weekend. Today, we are building the 4305, which is the Lego brand store, which is a set I've really been looking forward to building because this one is a bit of a specialty. I'm not sure that this have been sold in other stores than the Lego store or the Lego shops. That depends on if you are buying it at LEGOland or at the brand stores out and about in the countries. I actually don't know how many Lego stores there are, but I mean in the world. In Denmark we've just got the one, and of course a Lego shop in LEGOland. But besides that, we only got the one, and which might be a bit weird to most people, but actually most Danish retail stores actually sell Lego, so it's no problem getting Lego here in Denmark. And hello, Pop's Block Shop and Brickspiration Studios. Great to have you here. Very great to have you here on this wonderful Thursday evening. And as you might know, Thursday is not my regular live streaming day. It is usually Friday, but I had to reschedule some things, and I thought instead of not having a live stream this week, I would live stream today. And maybe if you tuned in last Friday, you'd know that we actually had a vote on which set I should be building Friday this week. But as I am live streaming today, I've decided against it, and I'll build this one, and next Friday I will start building the Parisian restaurant, which was voted as the one I should start building this Friday. But I'll postpone that to next Friday. Hello, Maniac for Bricks and GK Bricks, welcome back. Pop's Block says my YouTube video is finally done for the week. How to part out a Lego set. That's a good video and very interesting actually to get somebody's view on that, because I bet there are different schools in the whole how do I sort out my Lego. Jacob Rex says I've been to the Legoland Billund store and the Lego store in Berlin. And Bilbo's workshop, welcome my friend. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. And yeah, we are getting into the 4305, which is the Lego brand store. It's a set I've been looking forward to building for some time because it is a wonderful little set. I've seen it out and about on different channels, of course, seen different reviews and all that. And what I hear is that it's pretty good. What people might be missing a bit is that this is not a full building. This is much more akin to the... Oh, look at this. It's all curled up. Oh well. But what people are missing in this is that it's a full building. This one is much more like the regular modular buildings, the small creator sets, where you have an open back that's more like a dollhouse or something like that. And that's what people might be missing. Generally, I hear good things about the details, about the interior and everything else in this set. And I'm really looking forward to building it actually, because it does look really interesting. I think I'll just be moving stuff around a bit here. And hello, Kari's Creations. Welcome. And Tation Harris, welcome. Good to see you all. I hope you are enjoying this Thursday. I believe in the United States it's about afternoon at this time, about 3 in the afternoon central. Of course, other times in other parts of that great big country. And Bilbo's Workshop said he bought this set at Billund, Legoland in Billund, which is a great idea, I'd say. If there's anywhere to buy this, it would be in Legoland Billund. Does anyone know what this is for? This QR code. What do you get if you use this QR code? Is there a prize at the end? Should I save this, or is it just a QR code for the instructions online, maybe? I don't know. Blockhead UK says this one is available in the 3 London Lego stores and probably Legoland Windsor. Not that I've been there for years. Nope. And Maniac for Bricks says in the United States I have seen this in most of Lego brand retail stores. It started out as a grand opening item that sells here for about $25. I think the price is comparable to Denmark then. Maybe it's actually everything is a little cheaper in a little more expensive in Denmark. So I would think that I think that the price in Denmark is 250 Danish kroner, which is more than $25 for sure, because $8 is only 6 point something Danish, so it's less in the USA. And hello, 16 big bricks. Hello. Welcome to my little stream. I am so happy you turned up. It's good to see you. Good to see you all. Oops. Blockhead UK says that a QR code is probably part of the factory backpacking instructions. Yes, I am pretty sure you are right. Interesting that they're using QR codes for that. This sticker sheet looks different than other sticker sheets I've seen for a long time. Interesting, I didn't even know there was stickers in here, so maybe at some point I had to run off and get some soapy water, because that is the way we do it here at the Brick Bakery. That is how we do the stickers here at the Brick Bakery. So yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful Thursday. Is anybody doing anything special this weekend? Hey, the Lego Geek. Hey. Bilbo's Workshop says, you probably don't remember this, but I was the guy that had the name M. Cloboflex. I do remember M. Cloboflex very, very fondly. I was wondering where he had gone, but that's you, Bilbo's Workshop. Well, welcome back, and good to see you, my friend. It's been some time then. Oops, just the back here I haven't opened. Jickabrick says, I wish we would have at least one Lego store here in Finland. After Toys R Us went bankrupt, we don't have any stores that sell expert sets anymore. No, it's actually a bit of a problem here in Denmark too. I don't think the normal retail stores who sell Lego in general sell any of those creator sets, except for the odd, once in a while. I've had people tell me about how they have found expert creator sets in some generic retail stores. And actually one guy told me a story about him finding one in a generic retail store and getting it at 50% off because the box were banged up a bit. And I think that was a great deal. I would have bought it right then and there had it been me. Now just missing a head for our last minifig, and we can get on with the build. Maybe I should just wait until it turns up, because it probably will. There's a lot of yellow in this one, which is a bit confusing actually when you want to look for something that's yellow. But anyway, it'll turn up. This little guy will be headless until then, which I think he can manage. He can manage. Ooh, the Lego Geek says, yes, I'll be having a great weekend because my Ghostbusters Firehouse just arrived. Congratulations, my friend. That is a cool set. I hope you have a wonderful weekend putting that one together, because that one is really, really, really awesome. I can only I can only be envious that you are going to put that one together this weekend. Maniac Brick says, I will be having a great weekend as well. Saturday is my birthday, and it's jam-packed with Lego activities and wrapping up with a Pink Floyd concert at night. Wow, that sounds like almost a perfect birthday to anyone, I think. But happy birthday, Maniac Bricks. I hope you'll have a great one, because you deserve it. You deserve it. You should have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And Lego activities sounds like a great weekend, even if it wasn't your birthday. So, yeah, great one. Hope you have a good birthday and all that, and happy one to you. Blocked UK says, I am building right now as well Atlantis Neptune Carrier 8075, which I got for a bargain at £5 plus postage from eBay. Atlantis Neptune Carrier. Atlantis. Oh, that's that diver theme that's not Aquazone, but an iteration later, I think. That's pretty cool. Would like to go into your underwater display or what? I know you have a great underwater display with one of those pirate ships as a sunken ship. I don't know if it's is it called Mary Celeste, or I'm getting on thin ice here. Help me. Hey, Bricks and Will. Hey. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you. 16-bit Bricks says, gotta head out. Enjoy the build. Looks fantastic. I'll catch up later. Well, I hope I'll see you later, 16-bit Bricks. I hope I'll see you later. It's always good to have people here, because it's also always very cozy to have you guys around while we build a little set. And for any newcomers, this is the 4305, the Lego brand store, which I bought at Legoland here in Denmark. Well, it's some time ago actually, but you guys saw it recently in one of my haul videos, I believe. So yeah. Yeah, these bricks here, these masonry bricks are actually pretty cool. I like these. I like them. I like that they've been used like this, like sort of creating the bottom edge of a build. That's actually pretty cool. I think they have a good sort of, they have a good profile. They do good things, I think. Yeah, as I thought, we'll be getting to those stickers almost instantly, so I'll have to run off for just a couple of seconds to get a plate with soapy water, because that is the way the cookie crumbles here at the Brick Bakery. Yes, we're at it. I'm sorry, I just have to leave you for 2 seconds to get some soapy water. Be right back. And I'm back with the soapy water. And hello, Sabadak and Gallagade. Both of you, hello. So many people turning up on a Thursday night. Yeah, for any newcomers, I have been, I had to reschedule some stuff, including this live stream. Normally I live stream on Fridays, but today but because of my rescheduling, I'm streaming today. So yeah, so that's why we're here. I hope you guys have time to join me, and it seems that you have. Doesn't seem that there's all right. Normally these are numbered, but instead of being numbered, they're actually depicted very specifically here, with what pictures there should be in there. So all right, so I'm gonna use, I think it's a creator one for the yellow. Okay, so here we go. Stickers are definitely not my favorite, but fortunately it seems that there's a relatively decent amount of stickers in this one. Not too many, not too bad. So here we go. Oop. Yeah. And for those of you who might not know, I'm always using a bit of soapy water on my bricks where I'm to place a sticker, because that allows me to push around the sticker just a tiny bit after I've applied it, which makes it a lot easier to actually get it on straight, because not getting stickers on straight is a huge issue for me, at least. I think this one went pretty well. Bilbo's Workshop says, I saw this set at LEGOland, Denmark, and I freaked out. I ran home, or actually not, I drove home, then I built it and was so happy. Yeah, I can see why. It's a great set, I think. The Lego Geek. The Silent Mary is a great ship. I'm building it as well at the moment. Oh, you're building the Silent Mary. Is that the one you're using, Blockhead UK? You might have answered that just before, but I didn't see it because I was out of the room. Hello, Brick Pasta, my friend. Hello, and welcome to this little surprise live stream. I'm hosting a live stream today because I won't have time tomorrow. I had to schedule some things a little different than I would usually do it, but that is gonna be all right, I think. Today we're building the 4305 Lego brand store, which is a set I got at the Danish Legoland not too long ago. Sorry, a while ago, but you guys might not have seen it until very recently in one of my haul videos. So that's how it is. These stickers does not come off the sticker sheet very nicely, I think. This one actually managed to curl up a bit just by getting peeled off. That's not good. Oh, I hate something like that. That's not good. That's not good. Well, I think this is how it's gonna be, unfortunately. Don't think there's much to do. That's annoying. That's annoying. Very, very annoying. Well, it'll have to do. It'll have to do. Put it in here. Put it. And there we go. 2 boxes of Lego on the shelf. That is great. Boom, boom, boom. You will bet it, Jakob. Don't get someone. Hello, live on a Thursday. Yes, CD Bricks, I am live on a Thursday because I won't be live tomorrow. The thing is, I don't have the time tomorrow because I have to schedule something else. So that's why I'm live streaming today, because luckily I have the day off tomorrow. So it's no problem for me being up a bit late on a Thursday. Of course, Thursday would normally be the day before a work day, but as I just said, I have the day off tomorrow, and that is actually pretty cool, I think, for me at least, because then I can do this, and that's actually pretty awesome. Now, just before I came on, I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know if any of you guys play that game, but that is actually an awesome game. I really enjoy those open world games because it lets you sort of create your own story. Now, of course, a game is made up of certain instances and we all play through them if you play the same game. But then again, if the gameplay is good enough, you can sort of create your own story anyway. And I think that Rockstar Games has been really, really great at doing that, and which is why I usually enjoy their games. And this one, Red Dead Redemption 2, is one I've been enjoying for since Christmas. I got it for Christmas actually. So yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. Don't know if you guys are into that kind of thing, but if you are, that's cool. And if you haven't gotten it yet and maybe thinking about getting it, I can only recommend it because it is actually pretty cool. I haven't played it all the way through yet. I'm still very much at the beginning, but I am enjoying it right now. That is for sure. That is for sure. So that's just a little offhand game review for you there. Don't take My advice: try it yourself, and then decide if you should buy it, of course. Ah, I would be beat, but it does have too many bad words for me. It does look awesome. Yes, there's a lot of cussing going on in that game, but there often is in Rockstar games. So if you're not into that sort of thing, maybe it's not for you. So that's quite all right. To each his own. To each his own. And yeah. I like this little shelf here. I like how well these stickers actually represent Lego boxes, even though they're actually not actual Lego boxes. And I'm wondering why that is. I really wonder why that is. Because you would think that Lego would take the opportunity to actually print boxes that are actual boxes. Because, commercialize everything. Just get it out there. Adverts everywhere, and even if you can put adverts for yourself in the toys you're selling, good idea. You would think so, but I don't know why it's like this. If any of you guys have any idea why they have chosen not to use actual Lego sets for this, please let me know, because I don't really know why that is. Hello, Lego Visit. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, you can join one of the live videos. Today it is because I am live streaming out of order, or out of sequence at least. Usually I stream on Fridays, but today I'm doing it Thursday because I don't have the time tomorrow. I had to reschedule some stuff, and yeah, so that's why I'm streaming now, and you're more than welcome to join me, of course. And LEGOland, welcome, 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 my friend. Good to see you. So many good people turning up now. It's wonderful, wonderful to see you all. Wonderful to have you along for this ride, this little build of the 305, the Lego brand store. And oh, it's right here. So have anybody heard about the new Harry Potter sets came out? I think Just Too Good put out a video, was it today, where he released a list of the new Harry Potter sets. I think it's still more or less rumor based, but he said in his video that he had pretty good, that the source he was using was usually right. And yeah, it does look interesting. As you might have seen here on my channel, haven't gotten any of those Lego Harry Potter sets. I am interested in the Hogwarts Express, to be fair. That one would be cool. It would fit in the ideas I've got for my Lego city, but I haven't gotten it yet. That's for sure. But nevertheless, I've seen that list, and it seems that the night bus is to return as a set, and that might be interesting. I think that one might fit into a Lego city, or the idea I have for a Lego city at least. So maybe that would be one I would get. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But yeah, that's one I might end up getting. Boop, because it fits into the ideas I have now. Seems that these Ninjago stickers are a little more stuck than other stickers. Jacobrix agrees with me. The only Harry Potter set he's interested in is the Hogwarts Express, and it is a nice set, a really, really nice set. I've seen people motorize this. Kaz, for instance, from Blockhead UK. If you haven't seen her channel, you should check her out. She's got some great stuff, and she did a great video on how to motorize the Hogwarts Express, and you can run it on your train tracks, which is quite cool, I'd say. And Blockhead UK says Hogwarts Express is a nice build. Glad I got one for my city. Yes, I agree. The only thing is, I'm not sure if it's actually been discontinued. I'm not saying that it has been. I'm just wondering if it has been discontinued, because I haven't seen it around, and not at prices that I that I would like to pay for it. Just before Christmas, I noticed that some of them were getting very, very cheap, but those prices aren't can't be found anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, that's how that is. Sorry guys, just have to put on a sticker again. Getting a bit quiet because of that. Excuse me. There we go. Sticker is on. Even though I don't like stickers, I do like these small boxes of Lego. Those are pretty cool. Those are pretty cool. I bought 3 of them, CD Bricks, because my local toy store, they have a lot of Lego, but not many customers because we live in a small town. So three Hogwarts Express, that's pretty cool. Then you can go three passenger carriages. That's pretty nice, because I think that's one of the drawbacks for that set. I think it's the lack of passenger carriages. It seems like it's it's sort of lacking, I think, in that aspect, to be honest. But it does look nice, and look is important. You might be able to build a couple of train carriages yourself, so maybe you can add that. Will Lego ever release another Creator Expert train set? I have none of the 3 retired ones, unfortunately. I might buy the Horizon Express, as it's the least expensive currently, says Gigabricks. I didn't even know that they put out those as Creator Expert sets. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm actually relatively new in coming back to Lego. It's not even been a whole year, I think, but it is relatively new for me. So I didn't even know about the Horizon Express. Sounds interesting. Yeah, see you later, Bilbo. It's good to have you here. I hope you'll have a wonderful Thursday. The Lego Geek says, I wish I had an active chat like this one. Well, I wish you will have one like that too. It's wonderful to have, that's for sure. It makes it a lot of fun to do these live streams when you guys are here and chatting away. Even if you're not asking me questions, if you just chat with each other, that's great, because it helps everybody getting to know everybody, and that's very important to me. You know, we are here for the same thing. We enjoy the same stuff, and if we can actually chat about it once in a while, you know, that's actually pretty important to me. So yeah, it's good to have a very active chat. I really enjoy that. I'm really happy that you guys are all a part of making it a very active chat. Making it so. Hello, Brick Sauce Productions. Welcome, my friend. Okay, yeah, see you later, CD Bricks. Happy editing. Brick Bakery. Oh, how about you, City? Can you reveal a name yet, Jakob? No. I will not reveal a name yet, because actually just today another suggestion came in, and I'm waiting to see when it slows down to a crawl or nothing. I'll stop taking suggestions, of course, and then I might do something that'll make you guys help me decide on a name. Who knows? It's all very mysterious, and it's mostly because I haven't completely decided how to do stuff yet. But I'm interested in not just getting your suggestions, but also getting your help picking one, and there are of course ways here on YouTube to design that, and maybe just maybe I will use some of those methods to do that, but that will all be presented in a later video, of course. I can't actually reveal everything right now, and what I can reveal is I don't have a name yet, but I'm very thankful, very thankful for all the great suggestions I've gotten at this point. It is so cool to get so many great suggestions, and I've been overwhelmed with how many there is actually, and the quality of them is so wonderful. I don't know how I'm gonna choose or limit the amount in any sensible way. But I'll try. But thank you for asking. Definitely good question. Definitely good question. But that's a new one. My dog licked a Lego Duplo because it. This disappeared. Sorry. My dog licked a Lego Duplo piece because it had a print of ice cream on it. Yeah, that's a new one. That was Maniac for Bricks telling us a bit about his dog, which I believe is called Scooby, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what type of dog it is, but it does look very cute. And apparently it mistook a Duplo brick with an ice cream printed on it for a real ice cream, maybe. I don't know. Interesting. I can't believe you're such a cheese, lol, says Galagate. Is it Jacopolis? Jacopolis, says Legolamaniac. No, I don't. Well, we don't know yet. We just don't know it. That's where we are. We don't know, and that's all there is to it. And Jacobrick says, I really want the Horizon Express, as it's a French train, and my train line goes by the Parisian restaurant, which is also very French, and that is true. It's very, very French. Bakington. There's a lot of good suggestions. If you really mean those suggestions, go to the video and put the suggestions there, and I will note them on the list. Unfortunately, I can't keep track of this of the suggestions that's coming in here into chat. But if you put them on the video where I present the city, of course I will put them on the list as suggestions for names to my Lego city. To my Lego city. Brick Source Production says, your videos are so cool. Thank you, my friend. It's very nice of you to say. I'm very, very happy that you think they are cool, because that's nice to me. You know, that's just nice. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. I really enjoy comments like that. Who wouldn't? I mean, it's a compliment. Who wouldn't enjoy a comment like that? So, but thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really much. Really, really very much. Thank you. It's funny that they've used two types of grey here. I don't know what the point is for that, but maybe we'll see that a little later on when we get a little farther into it. Now this I think is we're getting to the pick a brick wall now, and that's great. That's an interesting part of a Lego store, I think. The pick a brick wall. What are your guys' tactics for when you get to a Lego store and go to the pick a brick wall? Do you do anything in particular, or what? How do you approach a pick a brick wall? Is there a certain system you utilize to sort of find out what you want, or are you just curious what's there that day or take whatever it is? Seems to me that the yellow ones are very, very green. Maybe it's just the light. Or it might just be the light. Lego Wizard asks, do you collect any brickheads? No, I don't. I do find them very, very nice. They do look wonderful, but I am not very much interested in anything that's not minifigure scale. And then we could discuss for a very long time what minifigure scale it is, but there's no reason for that. I'm just saying, if it's not minifigure scale to some degree, I'm not really interested. But I do think those brickheads are really cool, and I have been tempted by some of them. The Back to the Future brickheads could have really have tempted me and did tempt me, and I decided against it because, as I just said, I'm mostly interested in things that are minifig scale because I find them cool. I'm not completely sure I'm doing the colors right here on this pick a brick wall, because it does seem does seem that. Okay, is that one see-through or is it? What's going on here? There. Bilbo's workshop. No, I gotta go to bed. I'm early up in the morning. Bye. Yeah, see you later, Bilbo. Blockage UK. Pack the post as much as possible. Pack the pots as much as possible. If I have time, I build brick stacks to save space, then fill all the gaps with small stuff. Yeah, that's a good strategy. I think that's a great strategy. You know, filling it up with big stuff and then trying to fill in the gaps with small stuff. I think that's a good idea. With Lego, nothing is to scale per se. I agree with you, Brick Pasta. Nothing is really to scale. It seems that even the idea of minifigure scale changes from build to build, and but to some extent, not completely, but to some extent, I think there is an idea of minifigure scale. It's not a set in stone size of anything. It's just sort of the idea that if a minifigure can fit in the build, then it's minifigure scale. But I do agree that minifigure scale is not a definite size in any sense of the word, because if you take a look at this building, for instance, and put it up in comparison with the expert creator buildings, you'll very quickly see that there is a vast difference in what is considered minifigure scale, and the size of vehicles, cars, boats, and such. Very different from one to another. So I agree fully that there is no real thing such as minifigure scale. But I think you would agree, I don't know, but I think you would agree that the brickheads aren't in minifigure scale, at least. I don't know. Brick Pasta also says that he puts in the big stuff first and then the small stuff and give it a good shake when he's at the pick-a-brick wall. That sounds like a very good plan, actually. A good plan to get a lot of room for a lot of bricks. Very nice. And Renny the Space Guy says, room? I see you still speaking excellent engine. That's great, my friend. It seems I can't sit down and watch the live stream because Scooby still wants to be played with, says Maniac for Bricks. Scooby is Maniac for Bricks' dog, so go play with the dog. Go play with him. If he is playful, play with him. The stream will still be here, or at least you can watch it later because it'll be online afterwards. So yeah, go play with the dog. Go play with the dog. The dog. And Brick Source Production says, have you ever been to the biggest Lego shop? I have, as I live an hour away from it. I don't know where the biggest Lego shop is, so no, I don't think I've ever been there. So yeah, but no. With the Lego Wizard, I've been to the one in London, which isn't big but still awesome. When I was in London the last time, I wanted to go there actually just to have a look-see. It was before I came back into the Lego hobby, and I wanted to go in there and have a look. And when we came there was a queue all the way out of the building. I mean, there was one of those, what do you call it? Sort of a rope going around sort of in a snake pattern. And I think there must have been, I'm guessing, at least an hour's wait to get into the shop. And that was a bit more than I wanted to wait that day, at least. Someday I will go back to London and I will of course visit, I believe there are 3 Lego stores there. Is it 2? There's more than one, I'm pretty sure. In the Westfield centers, malls, I've been told. I can't find the brick that I need, and I need 2 of them. Where is the other one? Where is the other one? Light bluish grey 1x1 brick. Where are you? Have I put it in here by mistake? Or am I just blind? It's usually because I'm blind. It's usually because I am blind. It's right here. It was because I was blind. Biggest Lego store is in Leicester Square, right? Asks Rennie the Spaceman. I don't know. There's 3 Lego stores in London, says Blocket UK. That's good. That's actually really, really good. But it is a big city. What is it? What 8 million people live in London? So that's I think 3 Lego stores is fitting. Sorry about that. Yeah. So 3 Lego stores in London. And there we go. Galgate says, I'm in the UK, but still not been to London store. I need to go again. Yes, you do. I think, yeah. When I'm in another country, I try to, and there's Lego stores there. I try to visit as many as I can. Or that's just happened once. So the one time I went to another country where there were Lego stores and I had the opportunity to visit them, I visited as many as I could. And I think I'll keep up that tradition because I find that very, very funny to visit other Lego stores. What? LSQ is the biggest in the UK for sure. And that's the Leicester Square one. It's the biggest one in the UK for sure. Well, that's cool. The biggest one in Denmark is in Copenhagen, because that's the only one in Denmark, except for the one in the in Legoland, of course. So yeah, I don't know. Being the biggest one, do they have anything special? Is there anything you can get in there that you can't get anywhere else, or is it the same as most other Lego stores, or what? What's with that big store? What's with it? What's with it? Who's gotta go? Brick Sauce Productions gotta go. Well, bye. See you later, my friend. And Brick Pasta, later, everyone. I have to go to the hardware store. Well, see you later, Brick Pasta. It's very good of you to join us very, very shortly. And Legomaniac says, only Pick a Brick's wall here is in a pop culture store. So my tactic is to stop by and be increasingly disappointed by how terrible brick selection is, and then not buy anything. Oh, that's just sad. That's just sad. Blocket UK says your exclusive Leicester minifig came from the LSQ. Oh, yeah, of course. Leicester, from Leicester Square. Makes sense. Thank you, Blocket UK. Thank you, Cass. Yeah, of course, that makes a lot of sense. Why didn't I think of that? And Brixton Will says, gotta go now. Wish you have a nice day off tomorrow. Thank you, Brixton Will. I hope you have a nice Thursday and a nice Friday. And if you want to watch the rest of the live stream, it'll be up for you to enjoy tomorrow if you want. Now we just put in the door, and that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I actually like this little Lego sign here. I think it's weird that it's not a printed piece, to be honest, because you would think that Lego could include this in a lot of their sets if they wanted to, but for some reason they've chosen not to make a printed piece. And I finally found the little guy's head. I don't know precisely why it was hiding. There's a lot of yellow pieces in this one, so that's maybe why it was a bit hard to see. Rented Space Guy, you got it good, Mr. Lemaniac. Where I live, the only Pick a Brick wall here is a bootlegger one. What's bootlegger? Is that like bootleg? Ah, I get it now. So it's not Lego, it's something else like Lepin or something like that. Jacob Brick says, Berlin's Lego store has a giant Lego Brandenburg gate. and a Lego band blasting through the Berlin Wall. That sounds funny. I'd love to see that. Berlin, gotta go there sometime. Haven't been to Berlin, been to Hamburg. Don't know if they have a Lego store, honestly, but gotta go to Berlin someday to see everything. Checkpoint Charlie and all that. That would be cool, I think. Now I'm building the ATM part of this build. It's supposed to go on this side. That's actually, it's pretty neat, and it's a little on the nose, isn't it? I mean, is it a comment on how expensive Lego is, or is it just, you know, it's convenient for you to have an ATM nearby if you're going to shop in a Lego store because you're gonna need more money. Yeah, I actually like the look of this one. I don't know how it compares to that one in the Spider-Man set, if they're identical, but it does look pretty cool, I think. Very accurate, very accurate. There we go. Fitting well, like this. And a flag. And a flag, green flag. I think I found out that green flags are not very common, on Bricklink at least, in the sense that they can be bought, of course, but they aren't very common. Is that true? Blockhead UK says the only other thing that LSQ has, which is exclusive in the is the Mosaic Maker machine. 100 quid for a kit to make a dodgy pixelated picture of yourself. So they'll there's those mosaics things. So they'll take a picture of you and it'll translate that into 1x1 tiles in black and white, I imagine. Black, white, grey, dark grey, and it'll look pixelated. Sounds good. Well, to be honest, it has been a printed piece, but the backing tile was in white, not red. An example would be the 2008 minifigure frame, which was a Lego store promotion. You are probably right, Maniac for Bricks, but this one isn't printed, and that's even weirder. It's even weirder when they go back from having a printed piece to making stickers, I think. But that might just be me and my aversion towards stickers. I need this, and I need this. Ready the Space Guy says, good thing that bricks and pieces ship to space. Yes, Rennie, I would think so, that you are very lucky that you can actually get your parcels way out there in space. Is there anything else that's hard to get out in space? I'm wondering. I don't know. Maybe a hamburger. I don't know. So you guys looking forward to the Lego movie? It can't be too long till it's coming out. I actually don't know the official release date here in Denmark. That's not good. But are you guys looking forward to it? What are you most excited to see? I'm very excited to see how that whole Apocalypseburg is going to look in the movie. We know the set by now. Seen it on several different YouTube videos from several different YouTubers, and it does look rather amazing, that's for sure. But I really want to see how it is going to look in the movie, because that will be cool. As far as I've understood, the Apocalypseburg, as we see it in the set, is actually smaller than the actual Apocalypseburg in the movie. So looking forward to see how it all turns out. Gaming Predator, hello. I'm so glad you made it too. Welcome, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. We're building the 4305 Lego branch store, and we're about halfway through the build. Oxygen is hard to get in space, Blockhead UK. That is probably very true. I don't know what Ren the Space Guy says about that one, but I think oxygen will be hard to come by in space, that's for sure. Very observant of you. Love that one. That's great. Ren the Space Guy says, nah, we have space cows, so you can get your hamburgers anyway. That's good. That's good. I would like a space cow hamburger someday. That sounds very spacey. Small box of Lego. Getting a sticker right here, like this. The Lego Movie 2 is gonna be great because it's Lenjamin's cinematic debut. Who's Lenjamin? I don't know anything about a guy called Lenjamin. Somebody tell me. Yep. And Gaming Predator says, by the way, I'm doing well, thanks. Well, thank you, my friend, for showing up. It's so glad to have you come by. And Mania for Brick says, I'm actually interested in how they animate the Friends mini dolls. The minifigures are much more flexible by nature. Yeah, that's true. It's true. The mini dolls does have that very fixed standing with spread arms position. So it will be interesting to see how they come about that. Of course, they could just keep it for comedic effect. You know, it would be very effective. But on the other hand, it does seem that the minifigures, such as Emmett, are a little more flexible than an actual plastic minifigure would be. I think his arms bend and his legs bend and his neck sort of turns and twists and all that. So maybe they'll just make it not seem plastic. I think that's probably the most. I think that's the most likely way they're gonna do it, but I don't know. Looking forward to see that one as well. Yeah. Yeah, but it will be interesting to see the Lego movie when it comes out, because I'm interested in where they'll go with the story. It seems that they've just went somewhere completely different with the story than what you might have expected. I don't know if any of you guys guessed this whole apocalypse thing. It's you have a good eye. I didn't see that coming, that's for sure. But it does seem very, very interesting. Also interesting that they are playing around with the whole the trailer, that whole brooding moment. Where did I disturb you in your brooding? That whole sequence is quite funny. Chris Pratt is a funny guy, I think. Has been in most movies I've seen him in. Now I need more bricks that I can't find. So interesting how things just disappear once you start looking. Have I done something wrong again? Wouldn't be the first time, you know. Wouldn't be the first time at all. No, I don't think I've done anything wrong. Oh, there's one. As I said before, it's usually because I'm blind, not because anything is missing. This one needs to go there. Well, I need a 1x1 white brick, and I can't see it. I would hope so. When they animated the Lego animals in the first movie, they didn't give them flexible limbs. You see it best with the horse trotting in the Wild West. Yeah, that's a good point. But I think I think they'll animate them for comedic effect, mostly. If they find it most fun that they can move sort of naturally with soft arms, they can bend. That'll be what they do. Maybe they can even make a joke on it. What, you think I could only move like this, and she could do the stiff arm thing and something like that, or they'll do the stiff arm thing because it will have that comedic effect, which would be fun, I think. There is a 1x1 white brick missing. I'll have to check the bags just a second. Is it on the floor? Have I dropped it by any chance? Or is it just lying somewhere and I can't see it? It's annoying. Seems to happen every so often that I lose a brick some way, or I'll have to sort everything through to find it. It's not here. Alright, well, let's have a look again, see if it'll turn up. And the first thing I grab, incidentally, is that brick. Well, I am going blind. I'm sorry. Oh well. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Hey, the Monster Review Show! Welcome, my friend. Nice set, he says. Maybe this one would be good for a combination mock with the VIP store polybag set. I think you're right, and I think Small Brick City has actually done a combination of the ones you mentioned here and one or two, maybe three other Lego store sets, and the result was actually kind of cool. If you haven't checked out Small Brick City, I think there's the chance that you haven't checked out his channel is very small. But if you haven't, check out his channel for sure, because he does do great stuff. That is really true. He does do some great stuff, and he did I think it's 4 different Lego store sets that he combined into one, which is actually pretty cool. And I actually believe Blockhead UK, Cass, you did a combination too, didn't you? Of at least 2 sets. This one, I think, and an older one. Oh, I can't remember now. And Maniac Fabrics, it looked like you were wondering if they'll have a live action segment in Lego Movie 2 like they did in the last one. That'll be interesting to see if they'll do that, yes, for sure. It did make good sense, actually, in the previous movie to have that live action segment. But I hope they don't feel forced to do it, because that might not turn out great if it's forced in there for some reason. I don't believe the Lego Batman movie had a segment like that. If I'm not mistaken, that was more of a fully animated thing, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. The last 2 stickers have been applied, and I think on average I've done pretty well. Sorry. Blockhead UK says that the mock store that JC has made is a 6-in-1 store now, and that's a lot of stores, and pretty impressive actually to keep on expanding that in that way. So yeah, that's what that is. The pig exploding in the sausages was clever detail in the background. I don't remember that one at all, but it does seem funny that it explodes into sausages. The Ninjago movie also had a real cat section in the middle, right? I don't know, because I haven't actually seen the Lego Ninjago movie. Maybe I should, just to know what people are talking about when they talk about the Lego Ninjago movie. Ninjago hasn't really caught my eye, and maybe it's because I don't know the story. I don't know anything about the figures and all that stuff. I do know that I like the Ninjago City and the Ninjago Docks, and the ship as well is pretty cool. But that's not because I know anything about the story. That's just because I think they look wonderful. I hope to see more like the Ninjago Docks and the Ninjago City, but for other themes. That would be great to see for sure. That would be really great, I think. I think they could expand that whole expert creator thought way beyond the cars and the modular houses, if they wanted to. Religious Space Guy says I should be into Ninjago because it's fun. I'll take your word for it. I'll try to, or maybe I should watch the. I'll try to watch the Lego Ninjago movie at some point. See if it's for me. What I'm curious about is also what are Lego gonna do now. If I'm not mistaken, the Lego Ninjago series, TV series, is ending. Not right now, but after this season, haven't they announced that this season will be the last? And then I'm wondering what'll they do now? What are they going to do now? What's the next move? How are they planning to go about this? I mean, it's a bit like Ninjago. Ninjago has been I believe a cash cow for Lego over the last 8 years, something like that. And before that, it was Bionicle, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm wondering what's the next thing. I mean, what are they lining up now, and how are they going to do it? That's going to be interesting. That's going to be very interesting to see how they'll manage that, because they need something that will give them a steady revenue. That's for sure, because every company does. Yeah. So. And Blogger UK says, yes, I used 3 different sets. The 40, 145, 178, and the 553.58. Don't know that one. Lego Store VIP set and the Minifig Workshop set. Oh, Minifig Workshop set. Okay, got it. I've just started to expand my Ninjago city with some mocks. We'll have to film an update soon. Looking forward to that one, Cass. And Lego Maniac says, I have had 2 sets with missing pieces the last year, Ninjago City and the Holiday Train, and it's annoying when that happens. Really, really annoying. And when you think of Lego's quality control, it's better than the space shuttles. I mean, it shouldn't happen. I've always been taught that if there's a Lego piece missing in your brand new box of Lego, look again, because it's not missing. You're just not seeing it. That's what I learned always. That it's always there. But this year I had it happen one time. I think what I have had happen is bricks in a brand new box, especially windows, being scratched. And scratched to a degree where I wouldn't accept it. But luckily they just sent me new ones and we sorted like that. But it's a bit annoying. You sort of have to wait for it to be finished. But yeah, on the other hand, they just send them no questions asked, and that's pretty cool too. So yeah. So in that sense, it works. Boom. We are nearing the end of this second floor of the Lego brand store here, and I think it looks pretty good. I like how they make these small canopies up here with these modified 2x1s, and this way that they made the shelves sort of being integrated into the wall like that is pretty cool too. I like that. So that's pretty nice. I like this build until now. It's a very nice little shop. It will go nicely in my city. I like that they've started using these small roller skates as Lego cars or Lego trains. That's actually pretty funny, I think. It shows the versatility of the thing. Gaming Predator says, do you have any favorite Lego sets? Oh, one favorite Lego set. Quite the question. Don't know. I'm a pretty big fan of the modulars.
I just the one module I have built by now is the brick bank, so I have to go with that one right now. That might change, and I think that's all right that it changes because there's new Lego coming out all the time, and you're never really finished with this hobby here. It's always developing, always new sets, always new themes coming out, and that's cool. Maybe that's why it's such a draw for many people. So yeah, but thanks for the question. Thanks for the question. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Nope. Through brickling, some sellers are smart enough to keep the clear pieces with glass-like frames separate from others so they don't scratch, says Maniac for Bricks. And that's actually pretty cool, because I imagine for a bricklink vendor, such a thing would be a big problem, trying to sell something off as new and then having to send out something that was actually scratched. That would be problematic, I think. I would complain for sure, but I am also a complainer. But when it comes to be, when I'm as a customer, I complain if there is something, I let them know if I'm dissatisfied with their service or the thing they've sold me, because I buy something and I expect it to be complete and not damaged. And I will react if I get something that is damaged or not complete. Of course, we should, I think. It's the way the cookie crumbles. If we buy something with the expectation that it's complete, whole, and unscathed, it should be. Or else you should be told that it's not complete. Boop. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, here comes the minifig thing that's in the middle of the shop here. Build your own minifig. That's pretty cool. I like this. Jason Harris says, Jacob, I actually combined this set with the exclusive VIP Lego store to make a bigger Lego store mock. Not made video on it yet. You should, because it's a great idea to be combining these different Lego store sets and such, because they do make for interesting mocks, I think. I've seen some great ones until now, and maybe yours is wonderful too, and we love to see it. Show us, man. Show us. Lego Maniac says, my favorite new-ish Lego set is the old fishing store. I hear you. I haven't gotten that one, and I don't know if I will now, because as far as I know, it's been discontinued. I think you could get it on Bricklink still at a fairly decent price, because it hasn't been discontinued for too long, or maybe not completely yet, I don't know. But anyway, I'm not sure I'm going to get it, but I do like it, that's for sure. But I'm not sure I'm going to get it, because I'm not sure it fits into my idea of a Lego city right now. And yeah, there's plenty of stuff to use money on without buying sets that you can't fit into your ideas. So I do love that set. I think it looks wonderful. And I can agree that could be a favorite of mine, but I'm not sure I'm going to get it. But I'm not sure I'm not going to get it. So things might change. Yeah. Bricksmith, hello, my friend. Welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday, and Flash Pants too. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Did I say Tuesday just before? I meant Thursday. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. We are building the 305 Lego brand store. We're just about to finish the second story of the second floor of that build and move into the roof build. That means we are actually drawing near to the end of this evening's live stream. We're not done yet, but it won't be too long. I think maybe 20 minutes at the max. But that's all good. It's always fun to live stream with you guys. Good to have you along for the ride. Good conversation, good questions. Please, all the questions you want, just pose them. Just give me those questions. I'll be happy to answer almost anything you want to hear, especially if it's about Lego or the Lego hobby or the Lego movie or something, anything. Water, nice water. I can recommend, if you are a live streamer or if you are considering getting into live streaming, keep water with you, because you are gonna get parched at some point, and running off in the middle of everything isn't necessarily too professional, said the guy who always runs off for soapy water in the middle of a build. But don't do what I do what I think you should do, or whatever the saying goes. Anyway, yeah, putting on the flags here on the top now, and I like that detail for this Lego store. All the flags are pretty festive, I think, and why not have a party when you have a Lego store? So this is rather good. Putting them in here. So we have the flags on the top floor here. Blocker UK asks, so do you think that Sigfig, Cass and Jacob will be visiting the Lego store soon? Well, there is a chance. I'd say there's a certain Mr. Sigfig here, and he could visit right away. But actually, I think, yeah, the other one you're asking for is right here. So yeah, maybe, who knows? There is this kind of distance now between the two, so maybe or maybe not, who knows? Well, to be honest, I'm into anything pretty much, but as a start off, like myself, any affordable Lego sets that's not expecting you to know I live in Canada, says the Gaming Predator. I'm not sure I understood completely what you meant, but it does seem that you live in Canada, and as far as I know, things are a little more expensive in Canada, Lego wise as well. When I was in Canada some years ago, I do think I remember paying a little more for stuff than I would normally do here at home, and Denmark is not known to be cheap. So yeah, if yeah, I can see if the thing, I can see if you wouldn't be buying too much Lego, because it is actually rather expensive in Canada. Lovely country though, love being there. I went to Lake Louise, among other things, and that's a wonderful place. Love that place. Wonderful lake. Blue, very blue lake. Yeah. Can recommend going to Canada, visiting Lake Louise. It's up around Calgary, a little, maybe 3 hour drive north of Calgary. Yeah. Tyson Harris says, Jacob, do you have the parts to make my Sigfig? I don't know. I don't remember your Sigfig, but the chances are that I don't, because I don't have too many modern minifig parts, and I actually don't. My minifig part collection isn't that big. I haven't been collecting minifigs as such for too long, just like all Lego, to be honest. I haven't really been collecting things for long enough to build people's minifigs just sort of out of the blue, so to speak. Usually when I have other people's Sigfig, it's because, no, not usually, when I have other people's Sigfig, it's because they've sent it to me by mail. So that's why I have Cass's Sigfig right here. I have other Sigfigs as well. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to receiving more at some point. I think there should be some on the way from somewhere, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not completely sure actually. Blockhead UK says, hope they'll get some store opening freebies. Yes, I think there'll be poly bags aplenty for everyone interested when this Lego shop opens. Of course, there should be. Gallagate says, I haven't bought much Lego now. I'm saving up for the big roller coaster. That one is an interesting set, I think. I like that there's such a big set that has such a great functionality to it. You know, that you actually have a set that size that actually has a very, very specific and well working, I might add, well working function. That's actually pretty interesting. And yeah, sorry, it was just, we're getting into the roof part now, so I'll just be moving this back a bit so you can see a bit better. The things are getting out of frame a bit here. Sorry for that. Just a bit. It'll be back very shortly. There we go. Yeah, the roller coaster is a cool set. It's a little too big for me and my Lego city, but if you have the room and if you have the idea of having it in your city, I think it does look wonderful. And I do like that you can actually motorize the small carts so they can sort of keep going by themselves. That is actually pretty cool. I like this detail on this roof here because it looks, to some extent, it looks like a big Lego brick here on top. That's actually pretty neat. I hadn't noticed that before I'm building it right now, even though I've seen several reviews of this set. I hadn't noticed this Lego brick part here. This is actually pretty cool. I like this. I like it when they build bigger bricks out of smaller bricks like this. Yeah, there's a creature in the new Lego Movie 2 sets that has some of that to it. The Duplo monster thingy. I don't know what it's called, to be honest. Maniac of Brick says, I can't recall if I sent you my signature figure yet, and if I did not, then I apologize. I can get it out as soon as possible. I haven't received any from you, Maniac for Bricks, that's for sure, but I don't know if you sent it. But what I can say is I haven't received it, and apology accepted. I'm not sure we agreed on anything like that, so don't apologize. It's all right. There's no reason to apologize at all. But if you want to send me your sig fig, I believe you do have my address somewhere. I believe you do have my address. Tyson Harry says, I actually have the roller coaster in my city. So I started an amusement park in my city, and as seen in my second video, that's very cool. I think amusement parks has become all the rage in many Lego cities, and it's pretty cool because we do have some wonderful sets. The carousel, the mixer, and of course the two roller coasters are very great for a build or a setup like that. And I do appreciate that, and I really enjoy watching people who have made that in their Lego city. So that's pretty cool. Lego Maniac says, has anyone seen the rooftop of a Lego store? Can really be certain that it has a giant Lego brick on it. That's a good question, Lego Maniac. It's a very good question indeed. No, I'm not sure that Lego stores actually have a giant Lego brick on the top like that. We'll have to investigate. If I ever get to a Lego store again, of course I do, when I get to a Lego store again, I will ask them to show me the roof and tell me where is the giant Lego brick that I saw in the set 4305. And I'm sure they'll show me and tell me I'm insane. I don't know which one is most likely. And here we go. The roof, which is actually the last part of this build. These are all leftover pieces. Like this. I hope you can see everything. Just move this a bit. So that means we are also coming to a close on today's live stream. But let's say that the first visitors in the new Lego shop in my Lego city will be Blockhead UK, Cass, and of course a very own Sig Fig here, ready to go into the Lego store with the other people who are waiting here outside, ready to go in and buy the Lego stuff. And hey, Pro Lego channel, just in time to say goodbye. Yes, that is true. It is the end of today's live stream. There will not be a live stream tomorrow. This was a substitute live stream for tomorrow because I had to change some things because of my schedule. So I thought I would live stream today instead of tomorrow. And if you are wanting a live stream tomorrow, I'm sure there'll be others about, or you could rewatch this one or rewatch some of my old videos if you want to. If you can't get enough of the Brick Bakery, I'm on the other social media. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, and I'm also on Facebook, and you can find me there by searching for Brick Bakery on all three actually. But do remember there's a new video on Monday. I think Monday will be a Let's Build, so you'll have to check out which set I am building on Monday. And on Thursday I have another interview video coming out, another talking with video with another Lego YouTuber, and that Lego YouTuber might be in the audience today, who knows. But anyway, it was great to have you here, guys. I'm really looking forward to see and hear from you next time, and that will be next Friday. And next Friday I will start building the Parisian restaurant, which was the one that got voted for last live stream. So that will be next week's live stream, next Friday. I'll see you guys again, and I hope you enjoyed this evening. I hope you'll have a wonderful weekend, and that's all for me today. I hope you'll comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you guys next Monday.